Kids and cadets, thanks for coming out to Tommy Time. This was a unit I picked up recently for $25. It was $25. I offered $20 to one of my scrappers. He said $25. I thought it was in good condition, no broken plastic. Both cables are operative. What the main issue with this one is the fuel tank was filled with water, straight water. This is the carburetor that came off of it. So I went ahead and just threw a new one on. I'll put this in my ultrasonic cleaner. You can see all that rust build up. The float is barely moving. The secondary issue with this was the recoil was frozen. So I've put some oil on it to try to loosen it up, and it's dead in the water. So what I did is snatch one off of another Toro GTS 6.5 and put it on here. I oiled the heck out of that one as well because there was a lot of rust in that one. So I put the new carburetor on, put a little gas in the tank, went to start it, nothing. I thought maybe it was a spark issue. When I had the whole recoil assembly off, I went ahead and took the whole thing off and cleaned up the contacts on the coil. Those are rusty. The flywheel was also rusty. So I thought maybe I didn't do a good job on getting a good contact. So wouldn't start, gave it a shot of happy juice, and it fired off, briefly installed. So with the new Chinese carburetor, I thought maybe there was an issue with that. I went ahead and took off the bowl, and bowl was dry, no fuel. I tapped on the float, moved it up and down, still no gas coming out. I actually took the gas cap off and took a deep breath, blew into the gas tank. That was enough to force some fuel through the line, and I believe the float valve was stuck in the closed position. Once I put a little pressure in the system, the gas started pouring out of the carburetor. So we solved that one rather quickly. I didn't inhale, I only exhaled. I don't like breathing in gas fumes. So I had given this thing a couple of pulls. It started. Front wheel drive works. Cable for the front wheel drive needs some attention. So basically today I just got it going. The blade needs to be sharpened. I need to do an oil change on it. And hopefully the recoil assembly loosens up. I oiled the heck out of it, and it doesn't want to seem to retract the whole time. So I hope starting it a few times will loosen up the spring, and recoil will retract the pull rope all the way back. So let me show you what this thing does or doesn't do. Let me prime it 3 times and pull on it. New air filter. I do have the cover for that. I just have not installed it. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to take care of the bag as well. That has to be bleached. It's all mildew. I showed you that in the first video. I still have to put a bolt in the handle. Harvey, the homeowner, taped up the handle. It's missing the bolt. So overall, this thing's in good condition. No rust through on the deck. Wheels are in great condition. Like I said in one of my previous videos, this must be the season for these Toro Tecumsehs. This is like the 7th or 8th one that's crossed my driveway here in the last 4 weeks or so. So I still have a couple of the aftermarket Chinese carburetors left. I think I got 2 or 3 left, so if any more come through the door, I'll be able to rectify those. The one I took off of this one, I'm just going to put it in the ultrasonic cleaner. Some rainy day when I don't have anything to do, I'll clean this all up and use it on another project. So anyway, appreciate you coming out looking at this 2006 Toro with the Tecumseh. It's got the LEV 195 engine. So I'll put a part number below again for these carburetors if you want a replacement carburetor. I'll put the part number for that below, and I'll also put the blade part number in case you got to change the blade. There's nothing wrong with this one here, but maybe you need to change yours, so I'll provide that for you below. As always, I appreciate you coming out, checking out this junk on 4 wheels. We rectified this today. Happy about it. Let's move on to the next project. Have a great day today. Thanks for stopping by.